But first, we want to talk about something that's happening today that's really, really important. With me this morning is Dr. Michael Zaretsky and Lonnie Sommers. They're here to talk about the important work being done in the area of fetal medicine and also the Fetal Health Foundation. We also have something sweet to discuss for sure. And speaking of that, in my notes I'm looking at right here, each week 1,400 pregnancies are affected by a fetal syndrome. And that's more than the number of jelly beans right there. Look at this right there in the jar. Isn't that crazy? That's more than those. Also 10,000 Colorado families each year. Many of these parents and their medical practitioners don't know that help is available from specialized fetal centers. And that's why you're here to talk about this issue, correct, Doctor?
That's right.
Thank you for being here. Can you explain to me what fetal syndrome is? Give me some examples of the conditions.
Sure. About 3 to 5% of babies are at risk of having a birth defect, and syndromes fall under that broad category. We see a wide range of those problems at our center. Some examples include spina bifida, where there's a small opening in the bottom of the spine of the baby. Congenital diaphragmatic hernia is an opening in the diaphragm where it allows the abdominal contents to enter the chest. And twin-twin transfusion syndrome is where identical twins have an imbalance of blood flow between the two twins, resulting in a serious life-threatening condition. And Lonnie will be able to talk about that as well. And the reason why I mention those three is they're all amenable to fetal therapy that's available at our center.
Understood. And Doctor, you're a maternal fetal specialist.
Correct.
And why is it important, if there is a parent that's going through this with their child, to see a specialist like yourself instead of just a general doctor?
Well, we partner with the OB-GYNs in the community because they're at the front line, and they oftentimes identify these serious conditions and refer to our center. And we have this very good partnership between UC Health and Children's Hospital of Colorado that allows us to provide comprehensive care before, during, and after a high-risk pregnancy. And we're one of the only centers in the country that can provide the full complement of fetal intervention. And at the same time, we have every subspecialty for both adult and pediatric care to take care of mother and child.
Lonnie, you and your wife actually founded the Fetal Health Foundation after experiencing your own issues with your two children. Would you mind just sharing your story briefly?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I think really start out and kind of put the context of it. When you're pregnant, you're really excited to have your children, and you think about, you know, yesterday was Halloween and you got your kids dressed up, and when you are pregnant, you kind of think about that first smile and that first hug and that first Christmas and that first Halloween. 13 years ago, we were diagnosed with twin-to-twin transfusion syndrome. When we were seen at the doctor, we were given no hope that they would survive, and we were actually instructed that maybe the best thing would be to terminate. We went on to the web world, and now we call it Google, but we found a name that kept coming up in periodicals, and long story short, a week later, we were then doing what was kind of an experimental surgery, which is more common today, to actually save them. And you can see that we have our beautiful girls.
They're beautiful. Thank goodness you did your work, and you're there to help so many other people. So 13 years ago, you actually held the Great Candy Run to raise money for the Fetal Health Foundation. Tell me about the run that's happening this year. Anything new? Anything changed?
We have a lot of exciting new things. You know, first of all, and if you haven't told, we got Jelly Belly theme going on around here. And Jelly Belly is coming on board, and they're going to have a big Jelly Belly village that's going to be taking place at the event, so that's brand new. The other exciting thing too is that we've grown to about 6,000 people, and we have so many school groups, which is wonderful, that are helping and getting them healthy, getting out there and being active, which is a great benefit to get them involved with the organization as well and get awareness out there. But we have about 2,500 kids that'll be running their very first 5K, and the fun part about that is we have, Denise, about 3,000 spectators that'll be lining the course. And because of that and our growth, we have a brand new course at Washington Park this year. We're going to be starting and finishing right at South High School, so everything's a lot more intimate this year, but a lot more room.
That's wonderful.
And we've got pro players and all kinds of some reality TV stars are going to be there.
Really?
So
They're going to show up? How do we register?
Very easy. All you have to do is go to thegreatcandyrun.com. All kinds of information and ways to register there.
So if we can attend the Candy Run, are there any other way that I can help or participate some other way?
There's actually two wonderful ways. Number one is you can go on that website, and we'd love for you to be able to make a donation. The other thing that we have going on is if you can't attend the event itself, we have a virtual run. And you can see on the, if we end up showing it, but we've got this really cool finisher medal. Everybody's all about the medals these days. You can participate in our virtual run from anywhere in the United States and be able to capture one of those cool things. And the other thing that we're doing, which we have in front of you, Denise, is a Bean Boozled challenge.
Uh-oh.
So
let me try this challenge
What
here.
we're doing, this is Bean Boozled for fetal awareness.
Okay.
If you don't know Bean Boozled, this is you get two like jelly beans, and one could be really good tasting, or you could be eating dead fish.
So we get a dead fish. What? Okay. Can yeah, I'm going to try it. I was waiting for them to show what it looked like. But okay, so all I have to do is spin this.
Spin the wheel in whatever color you get on.
Okay. I got the blue. It says buttered popcorn or rotten egg. Really? Okay, let me try it.
Okay.
Keep my fingers crossed. It's. Oh.
Oops.
Napkin, please. Napkin. Oh my gosh, this is really bad. It's a fun game to play. Can you tell me? Oh, this is rotten egg. Are you helping people worldwide?
We actually, yes, the amazing. Thank you for doing that. And yeah, we are we just reinvented our.
Lonnie, I'm going to get you back for that one, pal. I'm going to get you back. Go ahead. On a more serious note.
On a more serious note, worldwide, it's been pretty amazing, Denise. We launched a new website a year ago, and within about 45 days, we had over 90% of all countries in the world that were requesting information from our website. So we get requests all the time, and what's been great is we get a lot of families, even in Pakistan, India, Malaysia, that have been diagnosed with something, but their doctors don't have the type of relationships that we do in the States with maternal fetal medicine specialists and treatment centers. So what we've been able to do, and Michael's a great example of that, is that we use that center. We will work with their doctors in Malaysia as an example, get them in touch with experts here, and then we'll try to help consult. And so we can try to provide
changing
some hope
the world. Thank you.
well.
And Dr. Zaretsky, thank you so much for the work that you've done. I really appreciate you coming on the show and giving us a sneak peek of what you're doing. Again, the Great Candy Run, it takes place Sunday, November 6th at Denver's Washington Park. On-site registration starts at 8:30 and the run begins at 9:45. There will be a 5K run walk, free coffee kids fun run costume contest, expo, live entertainment, celebrity guest appearances, and a lot of sweet treats. Now, new this year is the Jelly Belly Jelly Bean Village with 4 tasting booths. Online registration and additional information is available. Go to this website. It's thegreatcandyrun.org. That's thegreatcandyrun.org. Or please call 303-932-0553.